Okay, hello. Um, this is gonna be a tutorial on basically the whole process of Tribute. So I'm gonna teach you model formatter, how I use it, a bit of Blender, what you'll see what I mean, Tribute, how to import the characters, GFX, entrance themes, crowd signs as well. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna put Beth Phoenix in the game. So it's gonna be a slightly long tutorial because I'm gonna show you each bit step by step. But I don't know what the hell I am doing with YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't do this to get subscribers or whatever, you know. So I have no idea about all the shit people do with YouTube. So I'm hoping I can figure out how to do like timestamps so you guys just skip to where you want to check out the video. So first of all, we're going to open up the model formatter, or I call it the auto porter. We're going to get Beth Phoenix's model, which I think is this one. So select, I don't bother doing an output, start format, done. Right. I'm personally, with the model formatter, I only take the YC. You can take all this, it doesn't matter. But I take the YCL, MTLS, and the textures, and I just paste them into here. You can delete all these. I think this is for like Creation Suite. I think I'm not 100% sure what these files do. But I think they are Creation Suite. So basically, I'm going to sort these out in Blender, and then again, base model, take the MTLS, textures, copy in here. Okay, same with the base model, I'm going to do that in Blender. So open up Blender. Right, and then I'm going to import load attachment points. Alright, we're going to go for the attire first. Import. Okay. And then we're going to go for the base model. You can turn off attachment points. Alright. One thing I'll note is the hair. If it's called this, sometimes the hair won't show correctly in game. It might show like a block, or it may be invisible or whatever. So if that happens, I'll also show you how to fix it. It's something really, really, really easy, so I wouldn't bother too much about it. So select all, so click here, hold shift, click here, and then just press export. Okay, make sure you've got include attachment points because this is what controls the title belt and general animation as well, from what I've learned. I think this is also how you control the hair from clipping through the ring. I don't know. I've not tested it. But I have a feeling that's how you do it. Right. With the base model, you can remove the eye overlay because 25 doesn't seem to use it anymore. So we're going to go base model, click that. Doesn't matter about attachment points. And then I have a sneaky suspicion there could be some clipping when it comes to the legs. So I'm going to do a quick HPL. So we're going to do HPL entrance and HPL ring. We're going to go into edit mode. We're going to just press 3, click on the screen. Right, and then we're just going to hold shift, select all this. Yeah, let's see, there would be clipping. See? Oh, make sure you don't do what I've just did. unselect it, and then press hold Control, and then press L, and it will highlight that whole section that you've just done. So because the body's split up, it will highlight that. And then we're just going to press assign, and then here, assign. Back to object mode. Highlight the body and the head. So hold Control, select the head. Then we're going to go export HBL. When I put it there, and then attire, export. Done. Really, really quick and easy. So that's the whole thing done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, firstly, if you separate your mods folders like I do, always make sure you have a backup of your files. So the JSFBs, make sure they're backed up. So just copy them and paste them anywhere on your PC. I just have mine here for now. So we're going to take this, which is the character. We're going to put it in Tribute Wrestlers 2. I'm going to paste her in here. Now Tribute is going to name it the same way as this. So it will map this all for you. So don't worry too much about this if you just want to stick to the Bake Me folder. This part's more so for the people that have everything separated. So what you're going to do is just call it Beth Phoenix, capital A, then O. And then she's my last input, so that's 1521. So this one should be 1522. So remove this. 1522, alt attire. Okay. And then rename all this to 1522. You can delete the MDLs. You don't need the MDLs anymore. There we are. And then back to downloads. We can double check, yeah. Delete this. This is the render, so just copy, mods, renders, assets, roster, type A, paste in here. I've already done the name it will generate for Tribute, which is Beth _ Phoenix _ attire 0. Okay. So again, it will map it all for you, so you don't have to worry too much about doing this. Right. This is the GFX part where people seem to be getting a little bit confused on. So we're going to copy the, we're going to drop this into there, right? And this is my mistake, because my last GFX tutorial was wrong. It was wrong. So my bad. I take responsibility. Going to go into your GFX, movies, right? SS. And then we're going to paste it in here. We're just going to rename this to Phoenix. Okay. Go in here. You can delete the MFC. Rename this to stage. And then rename this to Titantron. Okay. So that's that bit. So now everything's in its folder. We can use Tribute now. So we launch Tribute. Let me slide it across for you. There we are. Okay. So we're going to start with the create a character. So we're going to go is female. Folder render is Beth _ Phoenix. Roster name. Do this all in capitals if you want it to match how the game is. So Beth Phoenix. And then because I like to make sure everything is correct, we're gonna go on the good old wiki to make sure I've got all the stuff. So her Twitter. We're gonna paste that. And then we're gonna want her height Pretty sure she's like 5'9" or something. Oh no, she's 5'7" apparently. So 5'7". Honestly, I thought she should be taller. And then her weight in is 150. So that's her weight. Weight class, she's light heavy, I'm assuming. Powerhouse. Right. Ring announcer. There is a link here. There's a whole wiki here, so I'm going to put her under Beth Spartan because it's the closest name to her. So 652 is the announcer. No, yeah, announcer. So 652 and 603 is the commentary. Okay. Hometown. To get this, you just go into tribute. Extras. Oh god. Oh god. I've not checked this in ages. It's help files. I'm lying. Help files. Hometown. And then she, oh god, where is she from again? Let me get the wiki up again. Phoenix. Where was she billed from? Loki. Buffalo, New York. Okay. So there. So 109. So back to here. 109. Right. Make this 35. If you do like defaults, then it's gonna be sounding like Lita. We don't salute that because God, she don't stop. She don't stop screaming. She just doesn't. Okay. So here's where you map your stuff. So let me drag this across. You go to mods, tribute wrestlers, Beth Phoenix, and then the render. Renders. Beth Phoenix. Okay. And double check it, make sure everything's correct. And then create slot. Okay. See, I told you I was right. 1522. So that's that done. Now we'll do the GFX. So I have to redeem myself in this one. I have to. So GFX manager. Go add GFX, add character GFX. We're gonna put capitals again. Beth Phoenix. Okay. Auto assign. Auto assign. And then make sure you map it. So GFX, you have to make sure it's in the movies SS folder path. You have to make sure. Otherwise, the hashes will not generate. So Titan drum, banner, apron, stage, barricade. Okay? Done. Done. Redeemed. And then we are going to do the theme. Wrong one. Add theme. So let me just get up sound editor. Let me hopefully drag this and it will work. So go into your custom music folder. Okay, so the track will be 3022. Let me just import this. Okay, so it's 3022. 3022. Star name. So it would be capital B, Beth, capital E, Jesus. Beth Phoenix. Track title, we'll just call it Glamazon. Default. This is just how I do it, guys. Add music. Done. Right. Crowd signs. So in your Tribute 25, your crowd signs will display if they're in the Bake Me logo. Okay. So I have Beth Phoenix's here, taken from, I think, 24. I'm not sure. Yeah, they must be 24 because they're all like this. So make sure you save them, because otherwise they won't always show up. It's a BC3. There's that one. So tiny. This one. This one. And then this one. Okay. So all you have to do with this is you're going to make it match. So you're going to rename it to 0, 1, 5, 2, 2, which is that slot. Okay. Inside, you have to make sure it's 4 zeros, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then it's textures, and make sure it's called sign. So then all we're going to do here is we're going to copy this, and we're going to put it in the crowd signs folder. Paste it in here because this is where I bake mine. And delete that. Okay. Right. Now, Tribute. We're going to go to Roster Manager, and then it will be Crowd Signs Editor. Load the list. We're going to type Beth Phoenix. I remember her thing. 15. So you'll see it shows liters, right? We don't want liters. So we're going to do 15, 22, load. Now, you're going to put 1, 5, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay? Copy that, paste, change that to 2, 3, 4. And then add as new, save changes, and then if you go back into this, you will see it. Go back. Okay? See? There we go. Right. That's all done for Tribute side. So now we just have to bake it and then see how it all looks in game. So you don't have to do the way I do it, but this is how I do my setup. So you'll have to either skip this part or watch what I'm doing. So first off, I'm going to take the crowd signs JSFB and I'm going to paste that into my files. Logo. Paste. Okay, and back to here. I'm going to copy the characters folder, the roster folder, SDB folder, and the movies folder. So we're going to copy that. We're going to paste it in here. Okay. And now the fun part of actually seeing if I've got it working or not, eh? Right, load your cake view. So if I move cake view across on this screen, it messes it up a little bit, but it might like me. It might. So first off, we're going to bake the renders. Get your ass over the side. Okay, done. We're gonna bake the crowd signs because we've added Beth's into it. Don't do that. There you go. Okay. Then we're going to bake the Tribute Wrestlers 2 because that's where I've put Beth Phoenix in. Come on. Thank you. And then we are going to bake the GFX. And then lastly, the files. I can move this across. We can do bake and launch for this one. Hopefully the game will load up first time, because sometimes it makes me reload it like 5 times for it to come up. But at least it's not freezing my whole PC, which it used to. Oh, oh my god, last time. Get through all this. Now we should see Beth Phoenix in here. Yep, right there. Okay. So we'll just check her out, see if the hair's working or not. It might not be, which is a high possibility, to be honest. Yeah, so this is what I mean, right? So the reason the hair is showing like this is simply because of Blender and the MTLS. Because in here, right, in a big old weave, she's got hair clips. She's got hair clips, which you can see here, okay? So, for some reason, they take priority over the actual hair. So, you have two options. If you want the hair clips to show, you can select them all, Control L, and then separate them. But I'm not going to do that because I really can't be bothered. So, just rename in Blender. Put this to hair underscore alpha. Okay. And then we're going to export this again. In here. Okay. So now our hair should work properly rather than like that. I mean, it doesn't suit her, let's be honest. Ooh. But I will show that her music and everything should be working. I've gone past it. Oh, did I not copy in the... I don't think I copied the SDB in, did I? Or did I? I can't remember. Give me a minute. It's fine, because I'm going back to it anyway. Because we've got to rebake. Right, I'm going to come off this. Go back to here, because I can't remember if I copied the SDB. I feel like I did, but you never know. Probably checked, but... Oh no, I did. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to... Ipshage. I forgot to copy the audio folder. Whoops. See, I'm always going to mess something up on this journey. This is why I'm a fun person to do tutorials to, you know, because I just mess something up and then you guys mess up with me, so it just makes us bond more, you know. It's all part of my plan for us all to be friends. Alright, so now we've done the hair fix and we've added her audio file in. Let's bake the files and then bake her again. So come on, bake and launch, and she should display her hair properly. And now we wait. No, don't do this to me. Try again. This is the shit I have to deal with, by the way. It will sometimes, it will launch and crash, launch, crash, and then it will launch. So, the joys of 2K games, I suppose. This is the only game that does this for me as well. But thank God for Rips and everyone else doing the Cake Hook plugins to help people stop the freezing. Right, we're gonna go to victory now. Beth Phoenix. Then we just copy this.
Here is your winner, the
There you go. Hair's working. Easy peasy. And then her music should be here now. There you go. And that's it, guys. Legit, really something easy. If you do need any help, ping me. Don't ping people. Ping me in the modding help chats. Try not to message me because I don't see messages that often personally. But yeah, ping people or just ask in general. In the modding help section, someone will know the answers and they will help you. But yeah, hopefully this has redeemed me for my GFX tutorial.